Hey boys, welcome back to more Fan Hub action as we're taking a look at the Melbourne Storm. So let's get straight into it. Cameron Smith, highest rated, 94. Totally agree. And it's a really good likeness. This is pretty much spot on. I've seen a couple of really good creative ones on the community, but this one's really well done as well. As we move on to Cooper Cronk. And again, there was a couple... Melbourne Storm actually had a lot of good likenesses done by the community. But this one is... I've actually seen a better one, but this one's still pretty good. Billy Slater. The Storm actually have a pretty good team in terms of stat-wise. That Billy Slater is not too bad. I have seen a better one on the... created by a fan. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. Jesse Bromwich with a 90. And that's the one thing I do like about the stats. A lot of the good forwards have been moved up a lot. I mean, before it got updated, pretty much all the forwards were low 80s. Which, I mean, Bromwich is probably best front row in the game, so... And the likeness is actually really good. I think that one's pretty spot on. I'm happy with that one. Will Chambers. And this one's really good. This one's probably the best out of the lot. Cameron Smith in this one, very well done. This just looks like Will Chambers, honestly. Very good. Tohu Harris. Not too bad. I think it's decent. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I know a few people are like a bit annoyed about all the stats being really high, and I can sort of see why. But like I said, I'm not going to really comment too much about the stats being high until I play the game and see how it feels. Hopefully it all works out, but as Korobiti, I mean, he's 86, probably a bit high, but, the likeness is really good. I was expecting the Knights. I was expecting the Storm's likenesses to be really good. As we look at Proctor here in that one, okay, that one is really good. Honestly, this is probably better than the Chambers and Smith one. The hair is probably not spot on, but everything else, really good. That is a really good likeness. Ryan Hinchcliffe. Not too bad. Pretty decent effort. And you'll probably notice I'm trying to get through these a little quicker. I know a few people. Some people like them long, some people like them short, but I'd like to keep them a bit shorter. I can ramble on a bit. Blake Green, been pretty solid this year. Probably not the best likeness. Mahe Fanua. This one's pretty good. The hair's not that good, but overall I think it's a pretty decent likeness. I think they just need some more options in terms of hair, really. Hampton with the tattoo. Does he actually have a tattoo I know he doesn't have a tattoo like that, but that's a sick looking tattoo though. I do like that tattoo. It looks really good, but I'm sure Hampton doesn't have one like that. But I think it's a pretty good likeness. Kurt Mann. This one's really good. Oh, it's pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. Jordan McLean. Again, a pretty solid effort. Slade Griffin. Haven't seen much of this guy, so I can't really comment. Travis Robinson. That's a bit... Travis just looks exactly like Reese Robinson, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he looks pretty much identical. Are they twins or are they just brothers? I mean, I don't think that's a very good likeness, honestly. Tonamatapia. I think that's how you say it. Good young player. I think that's pretty decent. Kenny Bromwich. That one's really good. They've got the Bromwich brothers down spot on, in my opinion. Dale Finucane. And that one's... I'm happy with that one too. That's pretty decent. Most of these Storm ones are good. As we move on to Matthew Duffy. I'm surprised Duffy hasn't made it back into the Storm side. I know he's been playing pretty well for the East Tigers in the Queensland Cup. And he's a really good winger. he's just been unlucky with injuries that kept him out for a while, but I'd like to see him back in the NRL. I mean, he's a New Zealand international. Well, a couple of years ago now, but he is that quality. Tom Leroy Lars. Not too bad. It's not a bad likeness. The sidearm view's a little off, but the front arm view's not bad. Who else do I want to look at? Cameron Munster for sure. Really good player. He's going to be an absolute superstar in a couple of years. Not a bad likeness, but not great. I'm looking at all these players, and there's so many Queensland Cup players, but this is the last one, Felice Kafusi, and him and Patrick Kafusi are absolute beasts. They're so talented, but yeah, that's the Storm done and dusted. Some pretty decent likeness overall, I'd say. Probably one of the better teams. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.